And now, introducing the new SneakyG Man store on SD. All you got to do, go on to SD, type in SneakyG Man store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow. Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for SneakyG Man merch. So please check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. water hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's Replica Trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
You're listening to Make It Count, the SneakyG podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go Giants. Ow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG. Hey, so first off, I wanna say a big congratulations to me. 260th episode. Okay, I'm kidding. And it's not to me. It's to all of you guys that are watching, that are listening, that are part of the show, the OGs, the new OGs. I can't thank you guys enough for just keeping this thing going for 260 shows. I mean, that's just, and that's not including the OTs. Okay, now I wanna. So as the music was playing, right, and I got some people in the backstage. I got all the Giants fandom back there, the G fam. I wanna call them. What's up, son of Giants fan? I see you. I want to say something to the to some of the Cowboy fans out there. You know, I don't, you know, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I don't know if you're trying to trigger myself or any of, you know, the Giant faithful out there about saying, you know, we own you, Dak owns you, da. It just shows. It shows me, and I'm not going to speak for the whole Giant fan base. I'm not, because there's a lot of Giant fans out there that hate the Eagles more than they do Dallas. Some Giant fans hate the Commanders more than they do any other team. Okay, for me, I loathe the Dallas Cowboys entirely. Okay, and for me, when I see on there, Dak owns you, Dallas Cowboys own you, blah blah blah. That shows me how triggered you guys are. because of the fact that you haven't done or won anything in 29 years. Okay, soon to be 30. Soon to be 30, by the way. The fact that you guys haven't done jack diddly squat in the last 29 years, that's all you got. And you know what? I don't care. Because I see the things where you say Dak owns y'all, whatever, and then I come back and I say, well, he don't own a ring. He doesn't own a ring. Now, until you guys, Cowboy fans, until you guys get a championship ring for beating one team, then I will digress. I will stop with the 29 years. I will stop with the comparison of Dak and Jones, because neither of them been to a conference championship game. I will stop that. But until then, I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep saying, because you know what? The beauty of the fact is that you guys haven't been to a conference championship game or even a Super Bowl since Bill Clinton. I think gas was like $1. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Celine Dion had that song from the Titanic. I think that was the #1 song the last time you guys have won anything, And you know what? Your club is going down like the Titanic. It is what it is. So to the Dallas Cowboy faithful, if you could keep bragging about it all you want to, but it don't affect me at all. I'm not going to speak for all my, like I said, the OGs on here. I'm not going to speak for them. But besides, we got bigger and better things to talk about. And I'm going to bring on my guys, Ant, GW, Daryl, TP, Billy. I'll get you in a sec, man. I'll get you in a sec. Welcome, fellas.
What's going on?
Let's go.
What is going on? Oh, somebody at work?
That's me. My fault. Let me turn me down.
Hey, you can multitask. That's what I'm talking about. So first off, I want to say congratulations.
Same.
What a fucking win. Excuse my language.
Yes, sir.
So let's go around the table. Give me some thoughts of Sunday's game.
First off, I've always been the type of person who admit when I'm wrong. However, there is a little pessimisticity or whatever the hell you want to call it in this, and that's that Daniel Jones looked pretty damn good this past week.
TP, you hear that?
He looked pretty damn good.
Wait. Ant, look, Ant. Can you say that one more time for the people in the back?
Please.
Daniel Jones looked pretty damn good this past
My
week.
guy.
He was doing things that I've been bitching about, and I actually saw them this past week. I saw him look at more than just one read. I saw him move around in the pocket, try to find a space. I saw him throwing the ball away. I saw him taking a sack when there was no other reason, but to take a sack. He made a lot of good decisions this week. The pessimistic side of me is going to say, till I see a long string of this, I'm still holding on to the fact that he's in a contract season.
Okay, that's fair. But we won't talk about the other 3 weeks.
No. I mean, he looks really good. He's getting better. It's apparent he's getting better every week. And in fact, I'll give him a pass on week 1 because I keep forgetting he's coming off a major knee injury.
Right. Facts. And let's not forget he didn't have Neighbors or Singletary. And we'll talk about Turbo. Oh, here we go. Okay, Danny, I'm glad you came on. I'm glad. Hey, We
Well,
gonna
bring
get
them all in, Sneaky. Bring them all in. One
hey,
at a
hey,
time.
we gonna
I
get
need
you
them
too,
all in.
Danny. Don't worry.
And I have to say this, Devin Singletary, it's good knowing you, buddy.
I
Saquon who?
don't even Kevin Durant. I don't know what I'm talking about. GW.
Oh, we could say his name now because he don't matter anymore.
GW. What are your thoughts on the game, fam?
Hey, I love it, man. We got the dub, man. Like my man Ann said, Daniel Jones is looking like how I've always thought he could play. We ended up getting the W, so hey, let's keep it rolling, man. Defense look good. My man Kayvon finally got a sack that I will call a sack. So hey, I'm happy.
So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for you, TP. Daryl, go ahead.
Listen, last week I put an APB out on all them niggas, and they showed up. They showed up.
I love
did.
it. I love it.
I put an APB out on all them niggas, and they showed up. They showed up,
Oh shit.
and they showed
Love it.
out. I mean, come on, man. I mean, listen, we bitching about oh, Saquon did this, he did that. I'm glad that sucker left. I'm glad he left. You know why? Because we fixed the offensive line.
And they played. Jalen. So thanks for
What's up,
coming back
Oh,
on the
but
show.
do you know that we are
Yeah, no problem, no
in
problem. You know I love
PFF?
coming back, Sneaky.
What's up, Daryl? I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say in the PFF Giants on the offensive line, they are ranked 11th in what is it? Pressure.
Okay.
I have to say this too.
And they only allowed 3 sacks the whole season so far.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones has a higher QBR than Dak Prescott.
Talk
Oh.
about it.
Hey,
Talk about
yo.
it.
So
Hey,
hold on,
yo.
hold on. Let's hold on to that real quick. I want to get Jalen, and I got TP and Danny. I'm gonna save the best for last. Go ahead, Jalen. Go ahead. Give me your thoughts on the game. First off, thanks for coming back. Congratulations. Give me your thoughts on the game.
All right. Well, I didn't get to see the beginning part of it because I was working a little bit on Sunday, but I came back and my dad was texting me like as the game was going on. And so I'm like, and so the first thing he told me was Slayton with a drop. I'm like, are you kidding me? This damn early? Come on, Slayton. But then like I got back.
He made up for it. He made up for it. But go ahead.
He did. I'm willing to give him that credit. He did make up for it. But I came back, I sat down, and next thing I know, the Giants are driving, and then we score. And I'm like, okay. And like throughout the game, I just had a huge grin on my face because I'm like, okay, that is exactly how I wanted y'all to play like the whole season. But you know what? It takes time to gel together, especially because it's like not everyone that's playing now was in training camp with the Giants.
Yeah, right.
So I just thought it was a good overall team win, offense, defense, and the special
and special teams. TP, give me your thoughts, man. Go ahead. Let me have it. What's up?
I just want to say these 3 words that either you love to say or you hate to hear. And Sneaky G, I know you are alongside with me, and I appreciate you for battling this unfortunate war of the quarterback that we've been battling. The 3 words that I just want to say to each and every one of you gentlemen on this panel. I was right. now, listen.
I already gave you your flowers, TP. I already gave them.
You know what? I was going to mention that. Daryl, you did give me my flowers on the last show, so I'm actually going to exclude you from that. Now,
I admitted I was wrong.
I was just climbing up the hill. I was climbing up the hill. I was going to work my way towards you.
Let's let the man talk. Let's let the man talk.
Now, and I am glad that you said that you were wrong, okay? And for you to say you're skeptical for the contract year, okay, that's another story. Danny, he jumped on my live and we talked after the game. So so we already had our conversation. Jalen, I can't remember too much of your sentiment, so I don't know if you're included or not.
You know, I'm gonna just keep it a beam with you, TP. I definitely disagreed with you and Sneaky on the last show because I'm not gonna lie. Like in terms of Daniel Jones, it's like
Well, hold on. Let me
Yeah,
hold on. Let me keep
this
going.
is
I,
this TP's time. Go ahead.
you're
Sully,
right.
you
You're right,
came
my
just
man.
right. Sully came right in time because he is another one.
I was gonna say
He
he's
is
next.
another one.
You next,
Yes,
Sully.
I was right, and I
You
wanted
were.
to save this one last, and certainly not least, the Giant Way. Oh my God. The fact that you had time to say that you were completely wrong and you did it is absolutely wild to me. All right. You were wrong.
Hold on. Where was I
You
wrong? What did I say that was
oh
wrong?
no, okay. You clearly said Daniel Jones, he has a problem with any passes over 20 yards. He underthrows. His arm is shot. Did you not say that?
Did he not show it those games?
I'm asking a simple question. Did you
But
not say that?
I'm answering your question. Did he not show it those games?
Did he not what?
Did he
Sure.
not show those games, those
No,
underthrows? Was he
I
not doing
told
that?
y'all, I told y'all about 100 times. I said, give it some time. He is going to end up making it happen. There was a lot of overreactions. There was a lot of over. It's not 6 years because he's been
I was
throwing
gonna
deep balls in those 6 years.
say
So we can't say
I make
that.
a big deal.
I
No,
think
no.
you're
What I'm saying is,
misconstrued, my boy.
what
I
I'm
think
saying.
I think
Here
I
we
think
go.
this
Here we
is
go.
I think this is the first year, that I've noticed any lack of deep ball, and I'm giving him credit because the man had two, neck surgeries. So,
oh damn,
but
he did.
go ahead, TP. I got to hear Danny. So go ahead and
And an ACL surgery. Don't
So
forget that.
and
anyway,
well, I know, but
this this
the neck affects the movement.
You right, yeah.
there's plenty more, but I'm gonna keep it short for right now so I can make sure Danny speaks. But all in all, I kept it's so easy to say things after the fact in hindsight, but when everybody disagrees, when everybody is on your back, when everybody thinks you're trolling, when people mock you, when people just think you're out of your mind, that is when you are tested. So I give credit to Sneaky for riding with me through this trial, but now everybody is waking up. Now everybody is saying everything that I've been saying. So I'm gonna say these three words once again, and I'm gonna pass it on to Dan. I was right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Danny,
Yeah.
how you doing, my guy? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Good.
You doing good? So
I'm good, bro.
Danny. Oh, look. First off, um, you're my guy, right? I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
we've been dogs for a minute, right?
For sure.
And when DJ got drafted and he got the keys to the car, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna rock with him, right?
hmm
And you was like, nah, man, nah, I'm cool, B. Nah. So what say you today?
He
You
said a
know,
little more than that, but all right.
It,
know
it,
what?
it was a lot more than that, but I'm just, I'm giving him the benefit.
Listen right here. Okay.
Okay.
I got
Let me put both ears on. Okay, go ahead.
he played he played good, right? But I still feel the same way. I haven't changed
Okay.
my thought. I'm staying put. Reason being is we've been through this before as a fan base. He plays good one Sunday. The next Sunday he plays like trash. It's like a damn roller coaster. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying with him? I'm not gonna
Okay.
fall into the trap that I'm gonna be like, yes, he's my quarterback. He played good one Sunday. I'm all in on DJ.
Right.
Then next Sunday, I look like a fucking fool.
That's fair. That's fair.
Fair
But
enough.
Excuse my language, but
but
that's
but
you know what I'm saying.
it's been 4 Sundays. It's been 4 Sundays now where he's been
Thank you.
consistent.
Thank you.
Now,
If he
Yeah,
keeps, yeah, go ahead.
but I mean, I'm sorry, Danny. This is your time. I'm sorry. I don't mean to.
No, you good. But like I said, if he keeps it going, I mean, I hope keeps it this way. You know what I'm saying? I hope he keeps it this way. But overall, yeah, I mean, our defense, like you guys said, defense played awesome. We had a bunch of sacks. Um, Deontay Banks was on the money.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyrone Tracy, he should be RB1. Let's just put it that way.
100%.
What else? And I have a question for you fellas.
What's up?
What the hell? And I did it on TP show. Where the hell is Jalen Hyatt?
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Like,
they're-
I,
he's
I understand, like, it was no neighbors, but where the hell do you put, like, where's Hyatt at? Like,
he's on
I
a
was expecting
he's
him
on
to
a
be
milk
fine.
carton. He's on a
is
milk
he like?
carton.
I'm just
He was on the field. He just
saying.
didn't get any targets.
Yeah, I'm
So
just
before
saying. Like, go ahead.
before we answer that, go ahead and finish your thought, Dan. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, like, I'm just like, has his running game, but like, it's not his running game, his route running become trash, or have just the Giants had lost more confidence in him and moved on? I hope not.
Yeah.
But
Me too.
I think that's what it is. Like, he's just been missing in action.
So Sully, before we get into that question, give me your thoughts. Well, first off, congratulations. Nice jersey, by the way.
Thank you.
What stand up real quick? What is that?
Oh snap!
Is that a Singletary? Oh no,
Cruz.
Cruz. Okay. There you go.
Okay.
Yo.
What's your thought? Give me your quick thoughts on the game. What you got?
All right. I'm gonna say this, man.
Congratulations, by the way. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm gonna say this. We as a team, we played solid ball. I want to give a special shout out to Simmons. Great fucking play for that field goal block.
Amazing.
Danny, I agree with you. I think Tracy needs to be our RB1 because if I'm not mistaken, outside of Kevin Durant and the last season he ran for over 100 yards, we haven't seen a back run for 100 yards, just straight rushing 100 yards in a game. Banks picked it up to lock down DK. That was a tall order. We all said that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget about that forced fumble too.
Right.
Yeah.
So I gotta give him his flowers for that. On Quane Covington's post, he had made a post about Daniel Jones, and it's the first time that I've said it. Because Sneaky, you've asked the question a couple weeks ago, did he earn the starting job for the following week? So this is the first time where I will say unequivocally, DJ earned the starting job for next week. Now, am I on the DJ bandwagon? No, absolutely not. I'm like Danny, I'm standing pat with, I don't think he's the guy. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. From the time he was drafted, I did not like the pick. But I hoped he proves me wrong. I'm still hoping. These are one of the things that I don't mind being wrong about. But in my opinion, like I said, he earned the starting job for next week. However, is he our guy moving forward long term? The jury's still out. TP, I'll eat my humble pie today. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Jones threw some deep balls that was right on the money. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't staring down one receiver the entire time. There were a few plays that I can recall where he actually did go through his fucking progression. And you're right, and that was fucking mind-blowing. Excuse my language. So to see those type of improvements, we are going in the right direction. We have to continue to improve. Again, to echo what Danny said, I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon after one solid game where he did damn near everything right. And then next week, we back in the same situation where like we calling for his head. Defensively, played a phenomenal game, but at the same time, I want defense to play all 60 minutes because there were times in that game where it's like, are they going to let this slip through their fingers? They weren't playing. To me, they weren't playing with that same intensity that they started the game.
True.
they can't use the tired excuse either because the offense spent a hell of a lot of time on the field.
Oh yeah.
Right,
Oh,
we
yeah.
dominated
Right.
time possession in that
Right.
TOP was crazy.
I'm trying to figure out what I said wrong about Daniel Jones because this got me. This is blowing me because people are attacking me like that's crazy to me, dog.
Let's make this easy. Let's make this real easy. Who cares what any of us said? We got the win. DJ looked
That's all that
really
matters.
well. He looked like a professional
I care.
NFL quarterback.
Okay.
Sure.
So
Right.
okay, here we
I'll
go.
be on board with that.
I got my. I want to say my thing right here. Daniel Jones played another hell of a game this week. Bottom line, he played a game that I knew he could play. He spread the ball, which I'm so glad to see that that's something in his repertoire. Don't ask me how to spell that. That's what he can do.
Don't ask me.
The fact that Neighbors wasn't there, and I saw a post on there on TikTok, and I was going to actually say this. It said that Neighbors gave Jones the confidence he needed to put the production on the field that he did this past Sunday.
More importantly,
Slayton, say what?
I said, more importantly, that offensive line is starting to get
Well, yeah, the offensive line.
It's great.
By
It's
far,
great.
the offensive line is updated. It's better than what it has been in years.
Finally.
Let's
Thank
just
God.
let's just keep it the way it is, right?
Amen. Amen.
The running game is back. So, and I'm going to say this, and this is going to be, this will be something that'll back up, and Danny, this will back up your argument. There's no more excuses for Jones.
There really isn't.
He has his number one wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
He has his offensive line, and damn it, he has a running game.
Well,
Now,
you see
It was kind of different coming from Danny then, because I'm pretty sure I've had the same message. But all right,
right. Well, the running game for Dallas was kind of suspect, right? I mean, but I want to say this, and
It was terrible.
I'm going to backtrack what I said last week too.
All right.
I called out Banks. I was like, what the hell was that? The lack of effort.
Showed up.
The lack of effort wasn't even on the field. That CeeDee Lamb, coverage, I guess you could call it, whatever it was. The fact that his own defensive back coach called him out. So I wholeheartedly, I want to give an apology to Banks because damn it, did he not lock down Metcalf?
Awesome job.
Damn it, did he not?
All day.
I mean, he was on
Banks was
him
close.
like right on rice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, of course. And Slayton too. Yes, when Slayton dropped the ball first series, I had my concerns. Slayton showed out, got the touchdown. Wandell, again, although Wandell, he got the little drops, which I didn't realize were 28th in drops, by the way.
I didn't know that.
We need to fix that.
Most of them are from him.
Well, Sneaky, that's why when you say Daniel Jones has no excuse, yeah and no. He can't throw and catch the ball. And this is ridiculous at this point.
Right.
Wandell needs to hold on to the ball. He needs to catch the ball. Darius Slayton had a great game, but he also needs to be consistent in catching the ball. So these receivers, as long as they're doing their job and matching their energy, you're going to get a good performance by this offense.
True.
Now, before we answer the Hyatt question, okay, let me get to some of the comments. Oh hell, we got Luke's. What's up, my boys? What's up, Luke?
I want to say this real quick too, while you're looking up this stuff.
Uh-huh.
I want to give a super big bouquet of flowers because Shane Bowen's defense is coming together.
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Quicker than I expected.
Yeah, same.
Right. Like,
and he's learning the players in that system too, so he's able to call according to their strengths.
Yeah, it's working now.
So Tanya says Dex had an amazing game too. What was it? 6? I mean, I'll find it. Hold on.
We had 7 total sacks.
I think it was 7.
Dex had 3. That boy.
7 for 50. Yeah. So Dex had an amazing game.
Defense as a whole has 22 on the season.
Our defense did what we needed to maximize on Sunday. It was a good game, and it was fun to watch Giants football. Fun to watch this game this weekend. Amen. Clinton says, "What's up? What's up, Clinton?
Good, Clinton.
What's up, and Clinton?
Loops. The Seahawks suck. Beat a real team. Last time I checked, Seahawks had a winning record. I think Neighbors and Singletary being out was a blessing because it forced him, like I mentioned, to kind of make it or break it and utilize other options. He finally got in a good groove with Slayton, which they've always had good chemistry.
Yeah, they have.
It's just
Yeah,
got to
y'all
see,
are
Slayton on a
downplaying a
consistent
lot.
basis.
got to see what Tracy can do in the run back option. And to be honest, Tracy gives me Kevin Garnett vibes on Sunday, which was needed.
He does not give me Kevin Durant vibes, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Tracy will put his head down and run through the line. Saquon,
no dancing.
Mr. Saquon, never happened. Never happened.
Let's see.
North and South.
Were closed. I like this. Banks were closed on Sunday. Yes, it was. Dante came and cashed checks. Hell yeah, Tanya. Shit, that got me a little hyped. That got me hyped up, Tanya. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, hold on, I gotta do this real quick.
Yep.
Let's see. Listen, you know, Ant was cussing at the TV.
I was gonna bring this up, and I saw a replay and I saw a snapshot. Gray got robbed. He crossed the plane before that ball got dropped.
He did. That wasn't a fumble.
The other thing I want to add.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I've been seeing that all over the place. You're right.
He's still ass, though.
And then Tanya says, "Sir, your Dallas team barely won." So hush.
Thanks.
So let's go to the box scores right now. I know a lot of the new OGs, right? Now I know you guys are going to be familiar with when I say this, and I know Danny and Ant. And even Daryl, for me, the big number is time of possession.
Yeah.
We had the ball for 37 minutes and 22 seconds.
Damn. Okay.
They had the ball for 22 minutes and 38 seconds. With that type of time, there is no way we could have lost that game with that much of time of possession.
True.
I mean, there's no way. So we got the 7 sacks. What was it? Rushing yards, total rushing yards, 175, better than 24 the week before. Jones threw 257 yards, 2 tutties, 0 interceptions, and 0 turnovers, period.
A lot of people are not paying attention to those numbers.
Do you know that Daniel Jones?
I'm ready to talk about it. I'm ready to talk about it because y'all not going to get away that easily.
All right, go ahead. What's up? What we got?
Well,
do you know that
DJ has I believe he's in the top 15 in every QB category right now.
What?
Which also tells me that y'all cannot sit here and tell me that it's just been one game. I mean, let's tell the full truth. Daniel Jones has been playing consistently good.
True.
And we cannot have the expectation for Daniel Jones to be the only quarterback in the NFL to have a perfect game week in and week out. We looked around the league and we see what these other quarterbacks are looking like.
I will give Giants Way something he said last week still resonates and still rings true. Although Daniel Jones has been getting better week by week, although last week's game was damn near flawless, it still has to transfer to wins. That's the one thing
all that matters to me.
Okay,
got to get the wins.
But hold on, but hold on, TP. I'm sorry, I got it.
Go ahead, Sneak.
But like I said earlier, Jones can't catch it and or throw it and catch it at the same time. So I hear what you're saying, right? Let's say Jones.
I'm not saying him in general. I'm just saying it has to come together,
right.
and it looks like.
And I completely agree with you. But God forbid, we're driving down the field. Minutes left on the clock. Jones throws a deep ball to whoever, and boom, I mean, it's not. I mean, we can't. Yes, we can fault the loss on Jones because that's what we do with starting quarterbacks. But at the same time, you can't put the loss on him. Because,
All right.
matter of fact, case in point, that pass that he threw Ingram, right, in that Philly game.
Oh,
Beautiful pass, right?
God.
And
Stone
what
hands.
happened?
He dropped it.
I mean,
So I get what you're saying, Sneaky. And if we really being honest, bro, I feel like a lot of the situations that y'all are kind of focusing on are not really a big deal. Like that Dallas game, bro. I was really just talking about the types of passes that Daniel Jones was throwing out that could have had different outcomes. No one is saying that Daniel Jones is a bad quarterback, especially not me.
I haven't said
And,
it.
and
Why are we saying that? See, no, we're not gonna do that. Y'all have
what,
been saying that. Y'all
well,
have been
no,
but
saying
I've
that.
okay,
I've never said that
TP,
Daniel Jones was a
TP,
bad quarterback.
hold on.
Stop it, bro.
I don't think, and you know what? And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't want to say it was GW that said that was anti-Jones.
I
I
have
don't want
never
to.
said anything bad
No,
about
And I,
I
Daniel
didn't.
I,
Jones.
That's
I,
not the truth. That's not
Yeah,
the
he
full
didn't.
truth. Okay, so
I don't.
listen. Can I just speak? Because you cutting me off, and
all
then
right, go ahead.
half my point gets out.
Go ahead.
No, the Giant way didn't necessarily say that, but he can't say that nobody said that because that's not the truth. Secondly, the
I'm
Giant
talking
way.
about me.
Hold on,
Okay.
GW. Let him finish his thought. I'll give you time to rebuttal. Don't worry.
Secondly, what I'm talking to you about is that you said that he has a problem with underthrowing the ball. He doesn't have the ability to make these throws. You said that. And I've told you over and over again. I said, this is a timing thing. This is not an ability thing. It is going to develop as the season goes
What the
on.
fuck?
And you kept telling me, nah, bro, he just doesn't have it. And it
Bro,
was,
this is
and not just
getting
that,
ridiculous.
not
This is
just
Whatever.
that.
bullshit.
It was
I should
one
be on the
thing
fucking
after
Wi-Fi.
the other. It was one thing after the other. At first, it
What the
started off
fuck?
with he doesn't have the pocket presence.
Logic, we can hear you,
Then
bro.
it was he can't
Yeah.
Yeah,
have
we got you,
decision
Logic.
making. Then he can't have decision making. And then it turned into all these different type things. And as he keeps checking off these boxes, and then the goalpost keeps moving and moving and moving. When are we going to get to the point to where we are looking at something else besides Daniel Jones that we're giving him his credit?
Every single thing that you mentioned, he had an issue with every single game at the point of time. So you can't say that I'm making it up. You can't say that I'm making it up. I'm speaking nothing but facts in football. I'm not talking about what he could be. I'm not talking about his potential. I'm talking about what he's putting on tape. So yes, my opinion is going to change every single time depending on the game that he has. I'm not saying anything wrong. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to sit here and live in a fairy tale world and I can see with my own eyes what's happening. Yes, Daniel Jones is playing very well now right now. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the games that we lost, it's too late for that.
But that's not true though.
How is it
That's what I'm
not?
saying.
It's an L.
What
You
I'm
So,
can't
saying.
go back and take it
Okay,
away.
all right, so
Sneaky just
hold on. I hear what TP, I hear what you're saying, and GW, I understand what you're getting at too. And I think that's where we're at an impasse right now because I mean the games against Washington, right? When we played against Washington, Jones played well, right?
Yep.
He played. I mean, of course, he played good enough to win. I mean, he two
We
touchdowns,
should have.
200 and something, but we didn't have a. I mean, I knew once Gano went down, we were going to lose by a
That
field
was
goal.
it.
I
Right
just knew.
there.
And but at the same time, Jones played good, but we still lost. You know what I'm saying? So I hear what you're saying, and at the same time, it still counts as a loss. And I hear what Ant's saying. Ant is saying like, "Hey, Jones is playing great, but it does have to translate into the win column rather than the lose column." Now, my argument that I keep saying is that Jones can't catch it or throw it and catch it and run it and tackle, and he can't do
Fair.
everything.
it's impossible.
All fair
And
point.
I think that's fair. But at the same time, for me, and this is just me talking, and TP, I know you and we agree on this. Just give credit that the man is trying, that the man is putting the effort. He's not throwing the turnovers. He's not committing the fumbles. He's not putting the defense in situations like in the red zone, first on our 20-yard line, for the defense to try and defend in a red zone for the offense to score. I understand where you guys are coming from. All I'm saying is just let's just realize that Jones is playing good, Now we can get everybody to follow through, like last Sunday. Like last Sunday, last Sunday was a true team win. Special teams, especially special teams, offense and defense. 7 sacks. What? And
Right.
Jones was sacked what, once?
My thing is this: I say what I say on a weekly basis,
Yeah.
based off of what I've seen the week before. I've also said numerous times when it comes to Daniel Jones and this team in general, I just want to win. I don't care who the quarterback is. And that's why I don't have a problem with saying Daniel Jones has been playing exceptionally well. I don't have a problem. I want to be wrong in everything I'm saying. Don't make no mistake about that. I want to be wrong in everything I'm saying. I'm a Giants fan first. But when I've seen what I've seen over the last 4 or 5 years, it doesn't translate well to us as fans, with the exception of the Daniel Jones, back riders. And I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it, because you can ask Sneaky, for the first 2 years of Daniel Jones' career, I was right there with you guys. My point is this. This is what kills me about this fan base, is why do we always go at each other even after a win? Let's just celebrate. Doesn't matter who was right and wrong. The goal is to win, and we won.
I can answer that. I can answer that.
That boy was holding on to it.
I can answer that because the thing is, it's easy for y'all to say that now, but when we were losing and I was saying this, you didn't want to hear it. Y'all didn't. Y'all like. And when I say y'all, I'm not necessarily saying you,
like
but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just saying people who weren't a fan of Daniel Jones. Y'all did a lot. Y'all burned this man's jersey down. Y'all memed him to death. Y'all really drove him to the ground. And so now that we are winning, we have the right to have that extra energy and to be like, now what? Because it was a lot being done. So we can't sit here and act like that wasn't the case and celebrate with him now that he's doing.
Well, TP, look,
okay.
On my end, now this is what I do, right? On my end, when I see that Jones is having the success that he's having, okay, and like I said, I've been Team Jones since the day he took over the starting ring. And Danny, and you guys are my my evidence or my proof to that. You could speak on that. Anytime the man has success like he has these last 4 weeks, I'm going to celebrate it. And I'm gonna bring it to Ant's and Danny's attention, because the moment he's not successful, I'm gonna hear it right back.
It's true.
And of course, Ant and Danny, they're gonna say it to me lovingly, because that's what they do. But at the same time, right? At the same time, all I'm saying right now is I'm not, and this is me, TP. And I'm not saying this is what I do. I don't point fingers, right? I'm not going to say you said that's it. You said, but I'm going to allow, not allow, because who am I? I'm going to give them, like, I'm saying, like Ant, for example, he said, right in the beginning of this, I take it back. I'm summarizing what you said, Ant. And you know what? That's where I get my enjoyment from, right? Because people, Giant fans like Ant, like myself, Danny, basically everybody here will admit when we're wrong.
I'm glad he's proving me wrong now. I'm happy.
Right. So
I'll be honest with you. I'm happy.
And that right there, Logic, that's the beauty of it, because it's a win-win for us.
Exactly.
Right?
I want to say this too. To go back about what TP was saying, I get you got Daniel Jones back, and I don't fault you for that, and it's turning out to be right so far. But as a fan that didn't have his back for so long, you also got to understand that 4 out of his first 5 years were not even remotely good.
Nope.
And people will make the argument that Saquon helped carry that team to the playoffs. And in saying that, my point that I'm going to make is, after 4 years, you take out the playoff run, he'd be sitting on the bench and somebody else would be playing, if not on another team.
Why do we take out?
Any
Why
other
do we
team.
take out the playoff run though? That's a big part of it.
Because it proved the following year to be a fluke. You essentially had the same.
Year.
Hold on.
No,
you essentially
did.
had the same team. You had the same coaches. You had the same quarterback, the same running back, and the only person that was gone was John Feliciano. You mean to tell me Feliciano is the only reason we went to the playoffs? We had the same team.
Okay, how many games did Daniel Jones? How many games did Daniel Jones play in 23?
6. Wait,
and I think he won one of them.
No, he didn't play.
Man, but the offensive line, the person named Evan Neal was garbage, bro. There's no quarterback that could have played behind that line.
Hold on, I'm so glad you brought that up because I'm eating crow on that. I was hoping that Evan Neal, because we used the first round draft pick on that, and even Ant and Danny, I think you too.
I was not.
You guys were like, I'm done with him. You were calling him Flowers, 2.0.
2.0. Oh God, I couldn't stand Flowers.
For that, I'll eat some crow because he's not on the field as of right now, and the unit that we have out there now, they're balling. So
I just feel like if y'all gonna omit 2022, please omit 2023. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right? Hey, while we're at it, let's omit 2019, 2020. 2022. No, 2020. That was the playoff run. 2023.
Well, I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping his late blossoming is going to just last. That's what I'm praying for. He lasts.
I'm all for it. I'm here.
Yeah. And if he lasts, I'm gonna be a happy mofo. But if he don't last,
if we're talking about his past, let's get it straight. His rookie year was a good year. That's how he even got the role in
and he beat Tom Brady.
The 2022, he led his team to the playoffs. 2023, he did not play even half the season. So the fact that we gotta. That's why I said when we analyze this thing, man, we gotta like truly do that. Like,
well, I hear you on that. He didn't play last year that much. He played 5-6 games, whatever it was, and it is what it is. I'm just happy this year. He's doing way better. He's playing way better. I'm going to admit it. He's playing way better. But I'm all about consistency. I want to see back-to-back wins. I don't want to see this week we win, this week we lose, because then everybody's going to be back to the same story. It's basically that's what happens, and I don't want to see that.
Logic, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Like, this is from my standpoint, right? And I don't expect everyone to agree with me or whatever, but this is my standpoint. I have this saying that I'm always saying is keep the same energy. I just feel like when he is doing wrong and when he is doing something that y'all are willing to like criticize him for, I feel like when he is doing right, you have to keep the same energy. That's always my thing.
But okay, based off of what you're saying right there, you're saying we should still be shitting on him.
Why?
Exactly. It's
what you just said right there. We're giving the dude his flowers on how he's been progressing the last few weeks, and you're coming at us because we've been saying that.
No,
but you're
that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
I got what you're saying.
I don't want to speak.
I got what you're saying too. The same energy that we have to hate on Daniel Jones. When he do good, we should have that same energy to praise him.
What matters is the wins and losses, fellas. That's what matters. That's where the criticism comes from.
And that's my only thing is, can he win consistently? Yeah, he played a good game, but we don't want the roller coaster yo-yo ride. I'm gonna be real though. I'm not gonna be happy until I see him shut Dak the fuck down and shut them Cowboys down. We almost beat them last week.
Yeah. So listen, that's the big picture of it all. Because I noticed that we keep saying it. We all agree that the wins is the big picture. That's the big thing, right? Now, when we lose, I feel like we all have to start truly analyzing on why we lose instead of just saying, when we lose, it's Daniel Jones' fault.
He's a big
Because
part of it, though.
I don't always say
no,
that.
because ultimately, we asked for Daniel Jones to be the guy to make guys around him better. We asked him to be the guy to win these games. How can he possibly do that when in Washington we win the game if Malik Neighbors catches the ball? In Dallas, we do something. We win the game if Wandell and Malik Neighbors catch the ball. And
But
that
that's
doesn't
what
come
comes with
easy.
losing, bro.
Can I say one thing, TP?
Yep, I hear you.
He's getting paid $40 million.
Right, but hold on now. Hold on. Wait. Listen. Okay, and I know where TP's going with this. So Daniel Jones has been playing good for the last 4 weeks. Okay. And in those 4 weeks, we just need the team to play as good.
Yes.
Right? That's what we
I
need.
get it.
So
But
not so much. I mean, like I said, the team, like Daniel Jones played well against the Commanders, but the team as a whole unit didn't, we can say it's coaching. Well, the team,
Or the defense.
from the GM, exactly the defense. I mean, 3rd and 13. How many times did Jaden Daniels run on us on 2nd and 13, 3rd and 13? When it was 3rd and long, he's still making first downs.
He was playing with us.
Yeah,
Hey, can I say this one thing about the defense?
Go ahead, brother.
Because this is the second game.
And GW, you're next. You got go ahead after Sully.
This is the second game against the Seahawks where this has happened. DK did it first, and I forgot the receiver who did it this last game. But our DBs need to, if they see a receiver acting like they tracking for the ball, turn your head around. Because on that 30-yard run by Geno Smith, they had the wide receiver faking like he about to catch the ball. And Adoree Jackson, granted, he playing to make a play, but he dive at a phantom pass. Like, bro, turn your head around and you'll know that the ball's not even coming.
Yeah, that was the Njigma play.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta respect people for their craft, bro. That's just a great veteran NFL play, brother.
I'm not taking anything away from the Seahawk player that did it. What I'm saying is as a DB, you supposed to turn your head and look for the ball. I mean, you got help with you.
Right.
Turn your head, look for the ball, and maybe that run wouldn't have been as long had they had looked back to find the ball. They would have seen, Geno still got it.
So I'm gonna say right now, I hope, I wish I could be in that DB film room where that coach be like, what were you thinking?
Right.
But
so
I don't know what's funny
I
about
thought the shit was coming. What you mean?
GW, you were gonna say something, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to say, like, at the end of the day, a lot of stuff can be swept underneath the rug when you win. But when you lose, bro, everything is going to be under criticism. It does not matter. And the whole thing for me is just we've been losing too long, bro. Like I said, I hate going to watch my team, bro, and we lose, bro. Like, there's no excitement. I hate going to watch my team, bro, and we do not score a touchdown. Like, I've literally sat in front of this TV for 3 hours for no reason. Like, that's not fun. So for me, bro, all I care about is wins. Do I want Daniel Jones to be our quarterback? Absolutely. But if he's becoming the factor while we're losing, then no, I don't. But at the same time, the season's not over yet. We got a whole lot of football to be played.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance?
You tell me there's a chance.
Hey, my last thing. Okay. Daniel Jones balls out for these next 2 years, right? We get this consistency out of Daniel Jones from this point on all the way through next year. Do we keep him and extend him?
You know what? I'm gonna answer that for me. I'm worried about the Bengals. I'm not worried about what's gonna happen in November, in December, I'm worried about this Sunday because we don't even know the schedule for next year.
I mean, I'm just talking about just simple play because I feel like a lot of people just hate Daniel Jones because he's Daniel Jones. That's all I'm saying. Like, are we really going to consider his play, or are we just going to be done with him because he's Daniel Jones? That's all I'm saying.
I think a lot of the hate comes from the fact that we took a second or third round quarterback, took him at number 6.
Yeah,
when
that's the
there were
problem.
other quarterbacks there with that
All right, hold on,
at
Clinton.
the time were more touted to be, up and coming possible superstars. And again, it's a matter of a crystal ball. None of us have one, and we don't even know if they work. But the point is that we are so frustrated at what Dave Gettleman did to this organization that we're literally taking it out on Daniel Jones. And I'm not trying to do that.
Okay, all right.
You
We
know what?
on the same page then. That's all I had to hear.
Yeah, you
So-
got.
I'll say all
I
of
think a
us
lot of
Giants
this-
fans are shell shocked.
And real quick, Clinton wants to know if you were unhappy about last night.
I'm definitely unhappy about that.
Oh, about the Yankees
Lord.
game?
About the Yankees, yeah.
Hell yeah, I was upset. And
But
like
they-
I
No,
said, if
no
I'm being-
offense at all, bro. No
Hey,
offense at all, bro.
if I'm being 100, and Danny, you got to back me up on this. I'm not going to say we shouldn't have won game 1, but that score quite possibly shouldn't have been 6-5.
It wouldn't be. Yeah, you're right.
You agree that he was out at second?
Yeah,
I heard
man.
about that.
Yeah, man.
And then Cashman's messing up the rotation for pitching, man.
Yeah, I understand that.
Guess what? Anyway,
We need to get Nestor back out there.
Yeah, I don't know
So-
why Stroman got left out
Yeah.
the series.
I will say this.
Yankees haven't been the same since they made the new stadium. I'm saying it just like that. They have not been the same since they put up that new stadium. It's like
Well, they won
they've
the
been
first
cursed.
Well, they won in 09 though.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's when the
that's
stadium
only-
went up.
Only good one, yeah. Only good thing. But I'll say this, GW. I'm like you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do kind of like want to see where Daniel Jones will be at in the future. Like, is he the guy? Is he our franchise quarterback? And I'll be honest, I can't. I don't want to answer that because my biggest thing right now is when it hits, December, January. I just want us to play some meaningful football. I don't want us to have this type of platform, right? Where all 9 of us, we are diehard bleed blue Giant fans, right? And we're talking about we need to lose all the games so we could get a good draft pick. I don't want to
I
have
never
that
want to see that.
conversation. I hate having that conversation.
Now, if
And
we're
then-
if we're like 9-0, if we're 0-9, oh, you bet your ass I'm going to say lose every other game.
Hell yeah.
Nah, I can't do
nah.
it. I can't do it, bro.
Yeah, I can't
I
either.
can't.
Well, you know
Nope.
what? I will accept the fact, and Sneaky and Danny will tell you, I'm okay with being that asshole because that's who I am.
He's a wonderful
Hey, at
asshole.
least he's honest.
What part of New York you from,
Hold
bro?
on.
Who?
Hold on.
Anthony.
Sneaky said, tell
Me?
Luke
I'm not.
they
I'm
made
Jersey.
history.
Oh,
Dak
okay.
is the first quarterback to have 2 interceptions on 2 different days, and it was in the same game. LOL. Oh, that's because that rain delay.
That is wild.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Wes, what's up, man? Let's see. It's just go to show you that DJ is pretty decent QB with a good line. That-
Well,
I'm gonna tell you.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I've
tell
been
you-
saying
I'm
the
gonna tell
whole
y'all
time.
this. You
Hey,
know what I
hey,
would
hey,
love?
hey,
concept,
hey,
right?
You know what I
Hey,
would?
Ed, Sneaky, how long have I known y'all? Since about last year? About a year and a half now?
yeah. Yeah, about a year, yeah.
Now, what's the main thing I've been telling you, Ed,
What?
O-line.
about the offensive line?
Oh, yeah. We ain't
It was
got
kind
one.
So the reason why I've been preaching about the offensive line, because I always thought that DJ could be a pretty decent quarterback. He can't go out here and play
Listen,
like
if we want to talk about going back in the past, I'll do that. I have seen Daniel Jones do some things that made me hopeful. But but up until recently, I've also seen him do a lot more things that made me say, "Is this the guy?" And to logic, this is how much of an asshole I am, and this is how much of a Jerseyan I am.
What is that?
Oh,
Jersey,
wow.
stand up.
Okay. That's cool.
There you go.
I'm from Long Island, so it is what it is.
You're good. You're good.
Now, I want to shift gears real quick, and I want to throw this out there. Well, first off, hold on. We need to talk about the BPA. What is it? APB out
APB.
on
Jalen
the
Hyatt.
missing Hyatt. He's been missing,
Oh, boy.
MIA. What I mean, so
Let's
I
just
do
call,
know he did hit the field a couple times this game. Okay,
let's
He was
just
on the
call it what
field.
it
He was on the
is.
field, dude.
Let's just call it what it is. He's getting some playing time. They're not designing any passes to go to him. So, in my opinion, dude pissed in somebody's cornflakes.
Hey,
you think
I
he
want to
paid
ask
somebody
y'all
off?
this, man. I want to ask y'all this.
I think too, man.
Did y'all see the video, the sights and sounds? Did y'all see that?
Which
Mm-mm.
one?
I did.
Go and
Recently,
watch the sights and sounds. And Jalen Hyatt walked up to Slayton. He was trying to give him props or whatever. And it's like Slayton blew him off. Like, it's the
No.
weirdest thing
Really?
ever, bro. It's like Slayton blew him off. And then when everybody else came up to him, Slayton was showing them love and stuff, bro. Like, I really don't know what's going on in the
you think
locker
him and
room,
Slayton got
bro.
beef? You
Didn't
think him
see
and Slayton
that.
got
I'll
beef?
I
take it a
didn't
step
see that,
further.
but you know what I am seeing a lot of? If you
What's that?
look when they go to the sidelines and they're showing everybody and they show the wide receivers together, have you noticed the Hyatt's sitting like 2 feet away from these guys?
Like,
Almost like
what
he's
is
not even
going
there.
on?
Okay, all
Yeah,
right. So
because
what
he's
do you
not.
mean the
Yeah,
sights and sounds? What on?
YouTube?
it's on
It's
YouTube.
yeah, it's on
Sneaky.
it's
Yeah, it's
on
on
the
YouTube.
Giants
Sneaky.
page, the sights and sounds
Yeah,
for the game.
the YouTube page.
I'll take it a step further. In that same video and in that same time frame, Isaiah Hodgins goes to speak life into Jalen Hyatt after Darius Slayton scores a touchdown because he's
Yep,
trying to tell
yep.
him like keep playing ball. It's gonna happen.
Hey, and when Hyatt was out
I,
there, bro, he was balling. Bro was blocking his ass off out there, yo.
Yo,
They
He
give it up
I'm
on
gonna.
him, but he hasn't gave it up on them though. But they've gave it up on him.
I think
he
Giants gave
Which
up
played a
is
on him
really
hard
too.
ass
screwed up, in
game.
my opinion. Because,
My
like,
thing is
So
this, and I'm going to keep going back to it till I'm blue in the face or till he gets, even after he, if and after he gets traded. My issue with the whole thing isn't necessarily that he's not getting playing time. I would love to see him get playing time.
me
My
too.
problem is that we gave up a pick to move up to get him.
Yeah.
That's my issue.
Mhm.
I'm still confused about that. Just because, like, the way I remember it is we got a pick from someone, and then that's how we got Hyatt.
No, we moved. Well,
They was throwing the ball his way
Well,
last year.
one thing that I have noticed though
Yeah.
is the way Darius Slayton gets off the ball and the way Jalen Hyatt gets off the ball are two vast differences.
Mhm.
Facts.
I
yeah, I
would
guess
Facts.
true.
argue
So
I
his
would
route
argue that
running has
Darius
become trash.
And
I,
that pick you're
right I
talking
would
about, Jalen, that pick you're talking about that we picked up, it
Mhm.
wasn't in that draft. That's a pick we picked up, or yeah, I think we picked it up when we took Waller. We gave
Yeah, when
away
we,
some picks and then got other picks.
yeah, I think we traded for Waller and we gave a third round pick to the Raiders. That's what happened.
Yeah, but I think in that they gave us I think they gave us a fifth rounder too.
but listen, I would
gentlemen,
I would
Hold
argue
on.
I would
Oh, my
I'm gonna
argue
bad.
be
Hold on
out.
that
a sec.
I
I'll
would
catch
argue
y'all
that Darius
on the flip.
Slayton
All right,
All
Logic.
Hey,
right,
Logic.
all right,
Hey, Logic. I
let's
appreciate
go
you.
Giants! Ow! Piece of
Hey,
chicken.
fam, I appreciate you, man. Be good.
Hey, let TP get his point out there.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I'll bring Billy. Billy, I got you in a sec, man. Hold on one sec. So hold on real quick. Loop said 6'5" Padres. Okay.
Yes, who cares?
I was gonna
Nobody.
say,
Yes, I guess
what
they're
are we
okay. Now Tanya says we are Giant fans. We have anxiety and trust issues. Facts.
Ain't that the truth?
We
Ain't
want to
that
be
the damn
hopeful.
truth?
We've been burned too many times, way too many times. We had Gettleman who made choices that made us want to throw.
Oh, I want to do a whole lot. Tanya, you might have a point, but I also want to do a heck of a lot worse.
So Wes says they're using Hyatt as a distraction for the short game. Now I want to say, wasn't there like a couple PIs, like pass interference called with Hyatt in
He had
the
a
game?
You know, there was at least one.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
there was a holding call.
Oh,
And then Payne says, Wes, you're correct. Hyatt is a distraction. and that's why Tracy and Slayton were successful.
But they
Well,
shouldn't
that's
use
true.
Hyatt like that.
Because that
I don't want. I don't want them to use Hyatt like that, bro.
Hey,
Well,
why
that
y'all doing my
comfortable.
man TP like that, yo?
What's that?
Why y'all doing TP like that, man?
Well, what happened?
My man been trying to get a point off for like
Oh
a
shit!
good minute.
You know what, TP? My bad. For
It's all
hey, when
good.
I get hyped, you know. Go ahead. Say what you got.
We all do.
No, it's all good. I just wanted to put out there like one thing that I noticed though is that Darius Slayton is a better deep ball threat than Jalen Hyatt is. And I don't want to say that we're using Jalen Hyatt as a decoy, but the thing is, you have to pick your poison. So if you know Jalen Hyatt to be that speedster that's going to get down the field, then guess what? That leaves you one on one with a cornerback that is second string. Because remember, um, what's his name? Woodland? I forgot his name, but he got injured. So that was the best time for Darius Slayton to go down and get some shots down the field and do what he do.
True.
I'm still trying to find. So I'm on the Giants
So
site.
we're just gonna keep Hyatt as a decoy. That's what we're
I
gonna do.
mean,
Yeah, sooner or later they're gonna figure it out.
Like, come on, dude. That kid has talent, man. Like, you know what I mean?
I agree with what TP was saying in the fact that, you know, you have to look at it this way. To me, it sounds like, and if you look at it the way TP brought it up is, so my thought on that is in practice, the connection is there with Slayton because they've been playing for a while together. It's not there with Hyatt, and I think because it's not there, which is probably why he's not getting the plays.
Actually,
yeah, because I gotta disagree with TP because I've seen Jalen Hyatt in person play like when when he was playing at Tennessee, I used to go down to Knoxville and watch him, and that boy is a whole lot faster than Darius Slayton.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is that, you know, sometimes you gotta wait your turn. I mean, it's just not his time yet. It's the same thing with college, you know, and this is something that my little brother dealing with because he's not getting no clock. You know, when you got a senior in front of you and he's already put the time in and been there, you're not gonna get the time. You have to wait your turn. You have to put in the work, and when his time comes, we gonna be all right. It's all good.
And also to piggyback off of that, when your time does come, you better make the most out of every single opportunity.
Facts.
I mean, I don't even know.
I can promise you that.
And that's the thing. I don't know how many receptions Hyatt has already gotten. I mean, I can look up his stats right now, and I get it. I get it. We want to throw him. We want to throw him the long ball, but we got to get him on the screen. I mean, why can't we get him in a short dump? Why can't we get him, you know, maybe shit? And I hate, what do they call the end around? I hate the end around.
Yeah, they're horrible.
But let's do an end around with them. You know what I'm saying? Just something to get him going.
Right. One of my favorite plays in basketball history is, was, and always will be the screen pass. Nobody, in my opinion, had a better screen pass than the Giants with Tiki Barber. Tiki Barber knew how to run that screen. And a lot of teams aren't using that anymore, which would be great if the Giants developed that again, because it is a big play. It does, for the most part, get you a lot of positive yards. And isn't that what it's about? Let's get first downs, because then you work your way down the field.
True.
Trace, they were running screenplays with Tracy.
No. That's what I understand. What I'm saying is we don't do it a lot like we used to.
We don't do it enough.
Like we used to do.
Yeah, they was doing it with Gray too until he started fumbling the ball.
Gray should never touch the field. Gray should never touch the field.
You know, yeah, I hate to say I'm done with Gray.
Bring Tobro up.
But I'm done with Gray.
Thank you.
Tiki Barber had the fumbling problem too.
Yeah, but that ended quickly.
Yeah, but when Coughlin got there, yeah, once Coughlin got there, it was a different story.
Yeah.
Can I ask y'all a question?
You fuck up, you ain't
Go ahead, TP. Go ahead.
So I know that Tracy right now he has the hot hand, right?
Yep.
And I think it's super easy for us to be like, okay, Tracy's running back one. Now I just kind of want to fill out like what everybody kind of is thinking in their heads. Are y'all ready to make that transition? Because Singletary run the ball very well as well. On his only problem has been those 2 fumbles. But if you sit those to the side, I mean, he's been running the ball well too. So
And again,
I would
Yeah,
like
he
to
doesn't.
run some
Wait.
plays.
So the problem with Singletary, he's fumbling the ball in big moments.
In
It had like
critical
the worst
So
moments.
possible times.
when he fumbled the ball in Washington, that's when they tied it up and made it 18-all. He fumbled the ball in Dallas, and I want to say they got a field goal off of that.
Wait, they didn't
We
count that as a
can't.
fumble.
I'm sorry.
They didn't count that as a fumble against Dallas.
It was the
Right.
one versus the Browns.
Oh, the Browns. Oh, the Browns.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the Browns. I'm sorry, the Browns. I mean, it's any turnover is a drive killer. Okay, we get
Yeah.
that, but with the fact that Singletary has been fumbling in key moments during the game, right after halftime. I mean, we had the ball, we're running down the field, fumble, and then that turned into the opponent's points. I mean, I'm okay with giving Tracy another opportunity. The only problem is that if I'm not mistaken, Singletary's getting paid a little more.
No,
Then,
salary-wise, of
listen,
course,
I
they're
love
gonna start him over.
Tracy.
Yeah.
I love Tracy, but I'm on board with TP saying because we can't go by 1 week. It was his first start. Yes, he played really well. Yes, the offensive line helped, and he did the things he was supposed to do. But is that going to
Gotta wait
translate
till
into the
turn.
next 2 weeks? We don't know. So we can't just issue him the number 1 running back spot based on 1 week.
And
Right, and
there
I
also,
did like Go ahead.
I was gonna say there's no guarantee Singletary comes back this week. So if Singletary doesn't come back, I say let Tracy be the starter again. But
Bring Turbo up.
well, okay, we could
I think
also-
they brought Turbo up, didn't they? They brought him up.
Oh, Tanya, bro. Okay, hold on. Sneaky, I was about to throw something at the TV when they called unsportsmanlike on Slayton for the first down.
Oh, with the gun thing? With the gun thing?
That
Yeah,
was
that's
a
stupid.
bullshit call. I mean,
The NFL is getting too
all he
soft
did
for
was
that.
this.
Yeah. That's
I
what
mean,
it is.
they need to nip
Everybody
it in
did
the
it on the
bud.
field.
Yo, CeeDee Lamb did it in the Cowboys versus Steelers game. No flag on him.
And that's why Danvers got fined. That shit.
And I don't even think he was doing that, bro. He was
got
literally
fined,
lifting
yeah.
his hands over the person that was in front of him. Like, I don't even think it was like that. Like,
He
there was a
saying the
person
first
standing
down.
right there.
That's all he was doing the first down. That's all he was doing.
Yeah,
And
he
the
just
guys
do
were
that no
behind him when he was doing it. The guys on the defense,
Yeah.
they were behind him. He wasn't even looking at him.
Bro.
You
I'm
can't even
telling
do
you,
that no
man,
more,
5
bro.
to 10 years, this is going to be the NFL, the National Flag Football League.
Yo, it's getting too soft, yo.
It
Like,
is.
seriously.
I mean, they shouldn't be doing that celebration. Not saying that Slayton was, but everyone else that's doing the gun celebration, bro, being in America and all the tragedies that we have, bro,
I
they
agree with that.
they shouldn't
you
be doing it. Like,
I
period.
agree with
Like,
that. Like, yo, it shouldn't be to the point where, like, you got to understand when you're in the NFL, you have influence. So now, naturally, you have the youth watching these NFL games, and what are they gonna do when they in their
exactly.
games?
True.
You know?
Do you remember? I want to say late '90s when players couldn't do the Undertaker thing.
The
Do
throw
you remember
slash?
that?
The throw slash.
They
Sorry,
couldn't.
man,
Yeah,
I was
no,
in diapers.
they couldn't do the
I wasn't
neck
even
thing.
alive yet at that point.
And you can't even slam the football on the field goal post anymore. Remember,
Yeah,
Graham used to do that.
I remember.
Oh, yeah,
I
Jimmy
remember.
Graham
I remember Favre got fined because he did
because of that.
the whole thumb thing. Y'all don't remember that? I know y'all. I know you remember
I
that.
think this does though bring up a good point because for one, this is like a referee problem at this point.
Mhm.
It is like
Facts.
No, it's
really
becoming
need
that,
to
bro.
clean house on the
Absolutely.
referees and bring in some guys who aren't just there to collect a check.
Now
Yeah,
something
they're all
has to be
they're
done
all
about
yes men.
this.
On the whole league being soft and this and that, I'm going Charles Barkley here. Like we're teaching our kids to make these athletes. They're heroes. When the real heroes out there are the firefighters, the police officers, the soldiers, the doctors, the lawyers,
The
all
moms,
these
the
people,
dads.
these are the heroes. Parents are the heroes.
Yeah.
I mean, like
But those are not the people
man.
that they see on TV. Those are not the people that they see drinking their favorite drink and
Yeah, but that's
promoting
where
their
the
favorite
parents have to
snack.
be parents. When did parents stop being parents?
I mean,
Parents
I'm sick
never
of
honestly, bro.
hearing now.
Hey,
parents
I'm sick of
never
hearing it now where parents are getting pissed off because they're dropping their kids off at school, not because they want to learn anything, but because the parents want to go out and get their nails done and do what they want to do for them. That's bullshit, bro.
but let,
Parents need to start being parents again.
but let's be honest though. Like let's be 100% honest.
All right.
Parents, there has never been a time in history where parents haven't bonded with their kids watching sports in the NFL, NBA, or
right.
whatever it is. I don't
Okay.
think that's a necessarily parenting thing. Like we should be able to take our kids to watch these games and not have the athletes shooting guns at each other. I
Fact.
think that's a little extreme. I agree with the
That's true.
giant way.
But at the same time, I'm going to say this. It's the parent's responsibility to teach his children. You see it, but you can't do that.
Who has more influence, the parents or the athletes on the
That's the
football team?
problem. That is the problem. It should be the parents because it's their kids, not the athletes' kids.
But that's never the case, bro. We know that.
Yeah, but we can't sit here and just say, well, because this happened, this is how it should be. That's why things are messed up the way they are, because we let it just be, because we're giving them an excuse to say, well, he's an athlete, and we watch him all the time. Listen, I used to watch Bill Cosby all the time. I'm not slipping any drugs in anybody's drink.
Well, you were an adult when you found out he was doing that.
You eat them pudding pops though.
Yeah, and they were delicious. They were delicious.
They were good.
It's one of those things, man, where it's just like, at the end of the day, as parents, I don't know how many kids you all have, but you can teach your kids, you could show them, you could do all of these things, but it's hard to compete with your favorite athlete who's the coolest thing in your kids' eyes.
And
Like
your
it's hard to
peers,
compete when
your
it comes your peers, exactly. So
your peers enjoy that person, and you and your friends are
And
sitting at the table talking about it. Like it's hard,
exactly,
bro. We can't be around our kids 24/7.
exactly.
and to kind of piggyback off of that, and I'll speak from my personal experience. One of the reasons why I have no problem saying this, a deep love for Phil Simms, because when I started became a Giants fan, I wanted to be the next Leonard Marshall, the next LT Carl Banks. But you know why I wasn't? Because I was trash when it came to defense. So then, of course, for me to find my identity in, football wise, it was through Phil Simms. And you couldn't tell me nothing that this man could do wrong. I mean, you want to talk about studying and analyzing his 3, his 5, his 7-step drop. I mean, in the type of influence that he had for me growing up as a football fan, I mean, it was immense. You couldn't tell me nothing. And another thing I do want to say about influence and how, I mean, there's some players that I know that we are fans of that, had certain legal issues, right? Some to this day can't vote, right? But at the same time, I'm willing to dismiss that and be like, yeah, but this guy's the all-time sack leader. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm willing to look past that. So by what we're saying about influence, and I have no idea where I'm going with this, so I'm just going to keep on talking like I know what I'm talking about. But
Let's talk about Cincy, man. Cincy.
But all I'm saying is, I hear what you're saying about influence, and in some ways you're right, because growing up, the Big Blue Wrecking Crew, for their good and bad faults, I just see what they do on the field. What happens on Wikipedia, that stays there.
Yo, Sneaky, I see you. So you shot at Phil Simms already, right?
Oh, I did, and I'm gonna keep doing it too. Hey, he said anybody. Yeah. Hey, Phil, let me know when you're ready. I'm right here whenever you're ready. And we'll talk about Cincy on Thursday. Today is Victory Tuesday.
It is.
Today is a day that is the last day where we can enjoy this win that we got last week or last Sunday. Man, it feels good.
Hell yeah.
Now,
It feels great.
I want to ask, and I already know your answer. GW, being the diehard Giants fan that you are, what is the one team in this division that you hate the most?
The Eagles.
Oh damn! Are we doing that? Okay.
Yeah. What'd you say, GW?
The Eagles.
Yeah, okay, Eagles. Okay, that's fair. Jalen, who's your team? That's in our division. Who do you hate the most?
Who do I hate the most? Good question, Sneaky. How about the team with that stupid ass star on their helmet?
My guy,
It's not a
TP.
star, it's a rating.
TP.
You're right, man. You're right.
Question, TP.
Man, I always say, man, it really just depends on what I feel when I wake up in the morning because it goes back and forth from Dallas to the Eagles. And as of right now, it's the Eagles.
Daryl, refresh my memory.
Both of them.
Okay, that's really not a wrong answer. Sully, what about you?
I'm gonna say I hate the Cowgirls and the She-Eagles are a close second.
Danny, go ahead. Refresh my memory.
Grandpa's Jerry's shitty team.
And go ahead. Who's the team you hate the most in our division?
Listen, if they're in last place, they still ain't far enough away. It was, it is, and forever will be the scumbag shit pile of the earth, the Philadelphia E-Girls.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, that was
and when I go to Philly every year to watch the Giants play, whether we're good or bad, I get into it with them Eagles fans because first time one of them throws something at me, it's on, bro. It's on. I'm going to say
I'm gonna see that, Jalen.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Anytime an Eagles fan comes on for the first time, this is how we baptize them on the show.
We gotta give them Altoids.
Just so you know,
I know what you're doing here.
Just so you know, that is not a chocolate flavored donut.
Not a devil dog.
That's not a devil dog.
It ain't a ding dong.
It ain't a ding dong. It is horseshit. It is legit. And if anybody want to watch a good watch, just watch it with your loved ones. Have your loved one at your side and Google Philly fan that ate horseshit, and you will see.
I celebrate a Super Bowl. I take my kids to the parade, keep them out of school, keep my wife out of work. That's what I do to celebrate. Apparently, Eagles fans eat horseshit.
They eat horseshit.
Each his own.
And speaking of eating horseshit, let's bring Billy on. Hey, Billy, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
How are you?
What's up, Billy?
And just so y'all know, yes, Billy is an Eagles fan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Billy's a good
dude. Do you have a Commander shirt on?
No.
Oh, it's just
I thought that was a Redskins shirt. I'm like, what?
That's a retro Tom and Jerry shirt.
We got rid of Devin White today. That was one of the big highlights of our team.
You got
Devin
what?
White. We got rid of Devin White.
Really?
Yeah, haven't even played a single game. They got rid
He's
of
gonna
him.
be a
They got rid
giant.
of him.
Yeah, Devin White.
Damn,
Yeah.
yo.
Our defense needs a lot of work, and I'm gonna be real about it. Our defense needs a lot of work. They don't run the ball, man. They need to run the ball. They need to run the ball.
Hey, Billy, I have a question for you, man. If you don't
Yeah,
mind.
go ahead.
What would you rank the quarterbacks in the NFC East right now?
And I'm being loyal and faithful. I'm giving Jay Daniels number one. The guy can ball, man. If you all been watching him play, the guy can ball, man. Guy can, and we haven't seen a Washington team be this good in how long? How long are we talking?
It's been a while, man.
Yeah, right.
I don't think I've ever seen Washington be this good in my time in this.
Exactly.
I probably go. I don't know. I mean, I think Kirk is not playing well. I don't think he's second. I would probably put.
Better not.
I'd probably put.
If you
Danny
say who I
second.
think you're about to say, Billy,
I'll put Danny Dimes second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we cool.
We cool.
He's being
I'll
nice,
put Danny
guys.
Dimes second. I'm putting Jalen Hurts last, and the only reason why I'm putting him last is because we haven't been playing to our potential. We haven't been playing to our potential.
Billy, you're a smart man, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
My
Yeah,
man Emac. Emac's going
what's
to be
happening,
rich at
bro?
the end of this
I
season.
give
Yo,
you a
you not got
pass.
Okay,
Well,
so
it was
so
an even weekend for us, by the way. I'll admit that. It was an even weekend. Like you guys got your win for the NFL, I got my win for college football. So
Shut up.
yeah,
What?
I didn't watch
Shut
that.
up.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear it.
So also those that
No
don't
way.
know,
We're not friends for a week.
I beat Chris.
Emac has a bet
He
with
about to win
Dallas
that
Cowboy
bet.
Chris. Yeah,
Oh,
with Dallas
That's
Cowboy
exactly
Chris.
what we all.
I like to know where he's at.
That if the Commanders finish, because I mean your hot take was the Commanders will finish first place in the NFC East, right?
That may and let me be real. That may very well be the case.
No,
if
I
they keep
believe the
playing
bet
way they
was
are.
that they would
Right
be
now,
they would have a
They're
better
not.
record
Right
than
now,
the
yes,
Cowboys.
it's looking to be that way. Yes.
They not, bro. The Giants on a roll, man.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
low-key, I'd say this weekend will actually decide. Well, to me,
For the
whether or not
Giants,
the
yes.
Commanders are
I think that'll
legit,
be a great game, and I think the Giants will
because
probably win that.
just because it's like they got to play the Ravens this weekend, and the Ravens have been rolling like a little bit. So
Yeah.
I'm like, what? So
Love
if
the
they beat
tattoo,
the
Ant.
Ravens, then I'll say the Commanders might be legit this year.
Yeah,
Man,
they
F the
won't.
Commanders. If we win this Sunday night game, it's up. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah,
F the
I'm
Commanders.
excited for that one, bro, because I'm like we
Wait.
back home on Sunday Night Football. That's like
yeah.
I've
G-
never
wait,
been this
hold on, hold
excited
on.
for I've never been this excited for a Giants primetime.
Hold on, GW. What do you mean if? It's when. It's when.
Bro.
Because okay, I'm going to say this too. When we were driving down the field, right before the fumble, I do say in air quotes, before the fumble,
I hate those rushes.
I had that feeling that we were going to dominate all game.
Bro, I manifested a Wandale touchdown and DJ hitting a couple of deep balls in that game. It happened.
I give a lot of respect for Jones. I think Jones is doing very, very well. Despite coming back from injury, I think he's doing very well.
I hate to backtrack here, but I got to ask you guys a question because I didn't really get a good look at the first half till I got home and watched the first half. I didn't really get a chance, but I don't want to blame the refs on that call, but correct me if I'm wrong. Did the Giants not call for throw a challenge flag on that?
No, they challenged it.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
so they lost the challenge?
Well, actually, no. Every touchdown is under review.
And turnover.
Oh, okay.
And turnover. Yeah. So because after it came back from the break, it said, it's deemed a 102-yard return.
Yeah. So I think for that it was the small change where he tried to reach out. I think if he just would have held the ball and not moved his hand to try and reach out and then fumble, they would have called it a touchdown. But because he tried to move his hand forward and it came out, that's why it was considered a fumble.
So one thing that I meant to mention a little earlier is that, this whole running back group is having fumbling problems. Let's not forget Tracy fumbled also. It just worked out.
I did not see him fumble. When did he fumble?
Right.
He fumbled on, it was a kickoff, and our guy luckily caught it right in his hands. Y'all don't remember that?
Bro, I don't know where I was. I'm not saying that it's not true because it obviously happened, but I'm trying to figure out where I was.
What game was it?
It was kickoff. I want to say
against Dallas.
Was it Dallas? I believe.
Okay, that's why. All right.
Oh,
it was a kickoff. It was a kickoff, and it was a kickoff, and it was like a textbook tackle, and the ball literally just went in the air.
You're right, and he caught it.
And
I
somebody
remember
just
that.
caught it.
Oh,
So it was real
right.
quick.
I totally forgot about that.
That was Tracy. I thought that was Gray.
That was Tracy on that one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That was Tracy because I remember saying, "Get the F off the field."
That boy was hot.
Yeah.
I need to address something to you guys. Do you guys see that Travis Kelce celebrated first down? He didn't get called for that.
Oh yeah.
He's not going to get called.
You know what? He's going to get that. You know why? Because that's Taylor Swift's husband.
And Taylor Swift needs to get kicked out of the stadium.
And she be minding her own business.
But do y'all see that what's the name starting to have fun? He's starting to have fun playing football again too. Daniel Jones is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
It was so good tonight.
He was on the sideline.
Nobody knows how to prepare a Seahawks defense at all, bro. This is.
I think if the
I'm gonna say this, and I don't want no hate for it, but
I'm gonna give it to you.
I don't agree with it, but I have heard a lot this week, especially
give
after
you all
the
the hate.
Giants win, that game was basically a trap game for Seattle.
What do you mean by that?
Damn, it got quiet in here.
What do you mean by that?
So a trap game, what it means is a team that's playing really well and comes in and pretty much expects to win, except if you're a Giants fan, expects to win, and then all of a sudden they like fall apart, and you know the team that's not expected to win comes in and wins. That's considered a trap game.
Bro, we dominated.
Actually, better team is overlooking the team.
So did you hear Brian Dable? I guess this happened before the game. He was like giving a speech or something to the Giants teams. And he said we need to be aggressive, or we need to be more hot on the field. Or it was something like that for what the reporter was saying before the kickoff.
Daboll's play calling was definitely better this week too.
Well, let me say this about the Seattle game: that, like as a Giants fan, you should just overall feel good because
one thing
Weatherspoon said some things about Daniel Jones the last time we played him.
Yeah, I wouldn't punch him in the face for that.
So for us to get that revengeful win, that is a plus. Also, to do that at Seattle's home,
at Seattle,
like that,
the biggest thing.
That's what makes it even crazy.
Barely.
I will take those factors over the trap game factor because I understand what you're saying, and I know people are going to say that because it's us and all of that.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't we beat Seattle with Colt McCoy?
We did.
Oh yeah, that was when Russ was still their starting quarterback.
Yeah, that was the COVID year.
You guys went 9-8.
Oh yeah, that's
We
right.
had a good defense.
Playoffs? No, 9-7-1. I'm sorry.
No, that's not. No, we went 6-10 that year.
9-7-1. The year
we went 6-10.
No, we went 6-10. Okay, so
we
check
should
this
have
out.
won the division, but then the Eagles choked that Sunday night
speaking
game
of Eagles,
Washington.
So hold on one sec, Billy. Hold on, save that thought. So I'm looking right here. As of right now, so Devin Singletary has 2 fumbles. Now I can't see if it's lost or they just fumbled the ball. Okay, so Singletary has 2 fumbles. Jones has 2 fumbles. Tracy has 1. Eric Gray has 2, and Slayton has 1.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if it's fumbles lost or they fumble it and got it back.
I want to say it's fumbles lost because I don't think. I mean, I know they count it, but when you recover the fumble, it's for the most part it's not recognized because you got the ball still.
Well, no, I mean it still counts as a fumble.
In terms of Slayton's fumble, that wasn't a fumble lost because I remember it happened against. I think it was against Minnesota because Gunnar Olszewski got hurt during warm-ups, so we had to put someone back there upon return. I don't.
No, he dropped it. What the hell? Hell no, he don't get a pass.
I might be going off topic here, Sneak.
No one was giving anyone a pass.
I might be going off topic, Sneaky, but didn't you hear Chris was at the Husky game against Michigan? No, Seattle?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I was on his TikTok. I saw it 2 days after that game.
Gotcha. Now,
I do want to poll. Who here cares?
We were going to bring it up earlier.
So that was shocking, bro.
That was shocking.
The Jets has fired their head coach.
Yeah.
That
mid-season.
Yeah.
Yo, that was crazy.
Speaking of head coaches,
who cares moment.
Speaking of head coaches, I want to talk about Sirianni. They were just saying on Bart Settle, is Sirianni in for a real treat this season? I think if they lose to Cleveland, he will be gone mid-season. I don't care.
Y'all lose to the Giants.
Nah, the Giants gonna take care of that for you, brother.
If we beat
Week
Cleveland,
7.
If we beat Cleveland, he stays. If they
and
lose,
y'all coming
they're
to
done.
MetLife?
Hey, Billy, how much
Sirianni-
you want bet he'll get fired after this regular season?
Sirianni, he'll get
Or the
fired.
playoffs.
He'll get fired after the regular season. I'm not saying, but if they lose to Cleveland, I think he'll be done because I like him. I like Nick, and to be honest with you, I think that there's a lot to be said when it comes to coaches, and I think him he hasn't really shown much, and I'm hoping that they get back on track.
Man, where's the violin?
A lot of who cares moments on the show today.
Oh
What do you
my
mean by that,
God.
Camper?
You hilarious, bro.
I don't care about the Eagles and Nick Sirianni. I don't give a shit about Washington. We're Giants. I'm talking to Giants. Okay.
Where is the
Washington, Commanders, or
violin?
Huskies?
I'm with you, man.
That'd be like me coming in here talking about the Knicks.
Daniel
We talk
is
about
the
Vikings,
host we
baby.
have.
Let's go.
What
And
happened to
who are you talking
Minnesota?
about? The Commanders or the Huskies?
What happened to Minnesota?
Neither of them teams.
Neither of them.
No, we ain't talking about them.
No, I know you say you don't care about
We're
Washington.
talking about the New York Football Giants and their victorious win over the Seattle Seahawks. I don't know about y'all, but to me, this win is an upset.
Yeah, it is.
I actually said it. I said at work today. This win is an upset. Like it ain't no upset. I'm like, the Seahawks were 3-1.
Is.
They were 3-1.
Yeah.
I expected us to win this game, bro. Like I just
Did you have a feeling?
I wanted
GW, did you have a feeling that they were going to win? Because I did.
honestly, bro, I don't ever think we're gonna lose. That's just me. Like I never go into a game where I feel like we're gonna lose. Like I feel like we always have the edge somehow, some way, bro. That's just me. Like I just knew that we was gonna win.
I really want to echo those same sentiments. But when we had Judge as a coach, and it was towards the end of the season when DJ got hurt.
Oh God, that was a nightmare.
Yeah,
that was a nightmare.
I mean, come
on.
Why don't we talk about Ray Hanley for a half hour?
Who the hell is
that?
Okay, those of you that don't know, Ray Hanley was the head coach
you don't
after Bill Parcells. Yeah, we don't want to.
Oh,
okay. He must have not
I'm
been
glad
there
I
that
wasn't
long.
around to see that. I can only imagine how bad that was.
Yeah, we could talk about Danny Cannell, Dave Brown.
Hey, Ken Graham.
I think
hold on a second. Hold on.
Wait, correct me if I'm wrong. AJ and Devonta Smith. Correct me if I'm wrong, Billy.
What?
I think AJ and Devontae might come back next week.
Okay, so Tanya said, I will say Jones looked more like a captain this week and truly looked excited to play football this week. You know what? That's facts because he was actually cheering on the defense.
But honestly, and I know this is gonna sound like me kicking for Jones again, but
I'm with you on this one.
He does that,
do it.
though.
I'm
He
here.
consistently
Hey,
does
I got you on that.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
He I feel like he consistently has shown that he can be a captain. Like
that's what I'm saying.
I want y'all to remember this is the same guy that was fighting off defensive linemen in preseason.
Oh yeah.
This man is literally taking on hits.
For sure.
He's not going down. He wants the extra contact, which is crazy. But
I'm yelling, slide, motherfucker, slide. What are you doing?
I'm with you.
Just get your neck built back. You know, like come on now.
But when has there ever been a time where Jones has not shown that he was a leader? Like when can you think that? Like when can you think of a time where there's someone saying that he's a bad guy, he's not a leader? Like there isn't one. So
listen, I've met Daniel Jones personally a couple times, and he's one of the nicest people you ever met. He's a good kid.
He's Washington. I'm sorry, I just read Tanya's comment.
I agree.
What's up, man? What'd you say?
Who?
You.
Were you saying something?
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying I've met Daniel Jones a couple times. I've had a personal conversation with him. He's a really good kid. He's smart. He knows, he knows what he wants to do. And I do say so. You guys, oh God, you're gonna make me say this. He does.
Hold on, Ant. TP, are you listening?
I am.
Okay. Go ahead, Ant. Go ahead.
Okay. He does take accountability for his mistakes, and I do appreciate that. And I'm done. I can't. I'm done.
No.
Get that man his flowers, bro.
Right now. You're on the road right now.
I'm not doing that yet. Sorry,
I was gonna
fellas.
say you gotta say the whole thing, bro.
Let me ask you this.
I'm not doing that yet.
I feel like that was a great point. But do you also feel like he takes on the mistakes that weren't necessarily his as well?
Of course he does.
Well, the quarterback's going to take up for anybody's mistakes.
Yeah, he's going to take up for his guys. I mean, I think a true leader will do that. But you know what? I'm going to tell you what he doesn't deserve. I was there for the season opener against Minnesota, right? I was there when he was walking out, and he was like, and fans were like, "Give me $1 million, give me $1 million. You suck." I mean, he does not deserve that type of attack. But you know what, though? I'm in a way, and it pains me to say this.
Right.
I'm glad those fans did that because now, and this is my opinion, he's like, okay, I'm gonna take what you're giving to me, and I'm gonna let my field, the work I do on the football field, talk.
I love it.
I know we got to do better. I know I got to execute better. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my job. And he even said it. I got to trust the system. I got to trust the play calling. I got to trust everything around me. I got to trust the process. And he did. And again, that's why we have the 4 weeks of consistent play from Daniel Jones.
I agree with you that he doesn't deserve that even when he's playing at his worst. I do agree with you. But one thing that Daniel Jones and anybody that plays for any team in the metro area is that's normal for us.
Yeah.
That's an everyday
You're gonna get that.
occurrence
I
for
was gonna
us.
say that, and you're gonna get that treatment.
Yeah.
But I mean, my thing is,
they probably did that to Eli too.
Listen, I've heard guys get called out after a win.
my thing is like what is pretty much what my man Sneaky is saying, that he's taking on this revenge. You know what I mean? He's pretty much going his revenge season. And for me, as a Giants fan and as a Daniel Jones fan, just imagine like what type of time he gonna be on if he leaves the Giants. Like how much more he has to prove. Like I don't want him to go anywhere else. I want him to be a Giant, bro, because I know if he goes to the right team, he could excel. You know what I mean? And I feel like
same thing. Yeah,
we need to keep him, y'all. We need to keep Jones, bro.
Let me put it to you this way, and Sneaky and TP will like this, I believe. I'm not on the Daniel Jones train yet, but let's just say I'm about to buy a ticket.
Hey, that's fair, bro.
I'll sell it to you.
I love it. But again, like I said before, those fans that were mocking him, teasing him, whatever you want to say, when he was walking out, he's like, I love the way he communicates by putting his language on the football field. Throwing for 281 yards, 250, 270, zero interceptions. I love that. And I just hope that, we got the Bengals this week.
Yeah.
And I hope it can continue on.
I got to tell you guys something, and you guys are going to think I'm nuts, but I actually defended Daniel Jones this week. I saw 3 posts on one of my Facebook pages that were talking about Daniel Jones almost threw a pick. And I went, really? Almost? You're going with almost.
Right.
Come on, dude. Seriously, that's what you're going with? Almost.
Oh,
you know what? Dak Prescott almost won oh, no, wait, he didn't.
No, he didn't. He didn't come close.
Dak Prescott almost won an NFC. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Nah.
Now, okay, so we're about to close. We're about to end the show.
Oh no.
But before we do, Belly.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming on. Let me get your final thoughts.
Well, final thoughts are I think that we're in for a real treat this week. I'm curious to see if we can have a running game against Cleveland. Cleveland did lose to the Commanders, so it will be a test. And as I said with Sirianni, if they lose,
you crazy.
Sirianni's on a hot seat. Sirianni's on a hot seat.
I think he's been on the hot seat.
I think they get it done though. They get the win at home. It's a home game. I love you, brothers. Sneaky, you're the
Later,
best.
Billy.
Let's go,
Later,
Giants.
Billy.
Al?
Appreciate you, fam.
Bro,
Take
all
care.
I
Alright, hold
heard
on.
was
I
the
gotta-
Charlie Brown sound.
I got to Emac. Give me your final thoughts. Make it quick, and let me hear it one time.
All right. I don't know if you kicked me out by accident, but to let you know, we did beat you guys in that
Oh my
9-7-1
God,
season.
we don't care.
I was
Get
just
out
talking
of
about
here.
the 2020.
Go ahead.
I was saying
No, you
2023
didn't.
season. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Give me your is that your final thought?
No.
Okay.
I wanted to say is GG to you guys. You know, it was an even game for Saturday, Sunday, both of us. You know, like, you know what I mean. Anyway, it's all.
Booker. Sorry.
Anyway, it's all love. Let's go Giants. Ow!
I appreciate you,
Hey,
Mac. Have a
Mac.
good night.
No more bullshit in here.
All right, hold on. Go ahead, Aaron. Welcome to the show. We're just about to close it out.
That's cool.
But I wanted to give you your final thought. What you got?
Yeah, what's up, honey bun?
Yo, Aaron, come on, man.
I had to, bro. It's all love, bro.
Hey, what's up?
Oh shit, yo.
That is wild.
I can't hear him.
If y'all don't know, then y'all just
Yeah,
don't know.
don't even
Oh, I
explain
know.
this.
I was there for
Don't
that.
even do that.
Don't yeah.
Hey, we can't hear you though.
What's up, Dash?
Sirianni's cooked.
Yeah, you're muted. Okay, he's gonna try and come back on. All right, hopefully he'll
I think
come on
Honey Bun
soon.
is being hacked.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
Oh boy.
Damn, I'm getting old. I forgot what I was gonna say.
You need to stop that, dude.
ERS?
CRS. Can't remember shit. Ain't that the damn truth?
You gotta stop that. I'm getting old shit.
Damn,
Hurts
hold
my
on.
feelings.
Let me think. Okay, I was gonna. Let's talk about the Seahawks. I
Hey,
forgot.
let me go ahead and step out of here, Sneaky.
All right, man. I'll tell you. All right, well, go ahead, GW. Give us your final thoughts and let me hear one time. Go ahead.
Hey man, all I'm gonna say is if we win this game on Sunday, the Daniel Jones gonna be the talk of the town the next day. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's go Giants.
I appreciate you, fam. Have a good night.
If the Giants win this week and Danny Dimes has another good game, I'm putting one foot on that step to get in that train.
All right, I'll keep that seat nice and warm for you.
Cool.
Jalen, give me your final thoughts.
All right. Well, my final thoughts. I'm just real happy that we won that game on Sunday. Like, it was just overall just crazy. Like, I mean, the last time we had a blocked field goal for a touchdown, that was like 8 years ago, I think. But honestly, I'm just looking ahead to the Bengals, and I'm thinking I'm really hoping we get this dub just because it'd be at home in front of the. It's like you get this dub at home in front of the home crowd, like ain't nobody gonna be able to tell you nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Let me hear one time, fam.
All right, let's go Giants. Ow!
I appreciate you, fam. All right.
In your ass.
Give me your final thoughts, Aaron.
Well, I mean, the Raiders blew it. The Giants won. The Yankees lost. The Dodgers lost. And I think Devontae might get well, he's gonna get traded for I don't know who, but hopefully something good comes out of that trade because I can't take this one, man. This is just terrible, bro. It's like
he's like, I can't take it enough. I can't take enough.
Yeah, yo, he has a terrible contract.
He's going to the Jets.
I don't think so now, bro.
I don't think he is, but I think he's probably going to the Ravens, probably
Kansas City or somewhere.
Oh my God! If he goes to the Ravens, it's a wrap. My God!
He just can't win
or
though.
Buffalo.
Well, I'll tell you what, Aaron. I'll be here Thursday. You know where to find me. Until then, let me hear one time.
All right, let's go Giants and Raiders. Out.
Well, say it one more time with just the Giants. You can't put both teams together. Go ahead.
Let's go Giants. Out.
I appreciate that. Thank you, fam. AKA Sugar Lips, whatever. What is it?
Nah,
Honey bun.
That's honey bun.
Honey bun.
Honey bun. Oh wait. Okay. No Diddy. No Diddy.
with the brittle brownie.
Hey, speaking of honey buns,
shit.
am I the only one that would put them in the microwave for about 10 seconds where they get nice and soft?
I do that shit too.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, man,
all right,
man,
good.
bro.
Okay.
I gotta
Oh,
have
my.
mine with
I
the
throw some
vanilla
peanut
bean
butter on
ice
it
cream.
too.
You put peanut.
I never had that.
Hey, you know what that says? That says that's your auto fat boy talking.
Hey,
You know what? I ain't mad at you. Speaking of that, Daryl.
Yo.
Okay, just checking.
Sleep.
Let me.
Nah, it's just too many people likes to talk, so I just be quiet. You know.
Hey, you know what? And I appreciate that, fam. Oh, did you hear that message I told you on TikTok?
No. Yes, I watched it. I got
okay. You got okay.
I got
okay.
you. But see, I'm gonna send you a little extra because I want a T-shirt too.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I was talking about. Didn't you ask me a question on TikTok live?
Nah.
Keep hating.
No,
Ain't
that
that
wasn't
you?
me. No.
Oh, that wasn't. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Keep _hating 1. Okay, I thought that was you.
Nah, that ain't me, player. That ain't me.
What's your name on TikTok?
Mine is Blacko851.
That's right. Okay. Anyway, talk about
My
a squirrel
son says I'm
moment.
too old to be on TikTok.
Hey,
And I only get on. I just get on there on Sundays when you on there.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I was like, "Where you at, Sneaky? Where you at? You wasn't on there. You
My
get the
bad.
wings together."
I thought, man, hey, them wings be popping. Anyway, Daryl, let me get your final thoughts, man.
We just need to be. I want to see Jalen Hyatt get a little bit more throws thrown his way. That's all. Because I'm happy with everything else.
I ain't got no.
You know, I just want Danny Dimes to play well this week. They need to catch the ball like they did this week, and they need to do. We need to get our red zone offense clicking again next week so we can get in the end zone. And that's all I got this week.
I appreciate
Let's
you,
go
fam.
Giants. Ow!
Hell yeah. Sully, you up, man? What you got?
Well, I'm happy we got the win. We played team ball, complete game. We really did basically dominate that game. So I'm happy for that. You know, I'm happy we got the win. Like I said, Isaiah Simmons, I gotta give you mad props, man. You did the thing with that block, man. Other than that, I'm hopeful for the next game against the Bengals. I hope the DJ that showed up this past Sunday shows up again this Sunday. And I'm not like you. I'm not ready to buy a ticket, but I'm at least ready to go down to the station. You know what I'm saying? Not quite ready to buy the ticket yet. You know, I don't think I want to step on the platform just yet.
Hey, if I'm being honest here, it's an open-ended ticket. So
Okay. But still, I'm not even at that point of buying an open-end ticket, but I'll go to the station just to check it out, see what the traffic moving like. You know what I mean?
how cheap it is.
Other than that, you know what I'm saying? It's always good. Pleasure getting with you guys and gals. Let's go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you, fam. Have a good one. TP.
Yo,
What you got?
Man, what a time it is to be a Giants fan. I'm super excited, man. I believe in celebrating wins. But in the same breath, you know, like Kobe Bryant once said, job is not finished. And so we just need to make sure that we capitalize off of this and that we get back in the mix. We working our way towards it, but let's get back in the mix. You know, when you dig the hole that we've digged, you got to dig your way out now. So now let's do that. Again, Great show, man. I love getting up here, talking and arguing with y'all, man. Let me say this, man. I'm a twin, and I have brothers, all around the East Coast, and you ain't a brother of mine if I can't argue with you. So I enjoy arguing with y'all, man, because all of y'all up here are definitely my giant brothers, man.
It's all
So
love, bro.
Hell
yes,
yeah.
sir.
Love
And
you,
on
Brody.
that note, let's go Giants.
I appreciate you, fam. Oh, also, real quick, before I let you go, I appreciate you and Big Ant for being the giant.
Yes,
And
sir.
TP, your coin is on the way.
I
It
can't
is
wait.
it is a snail mail, but it is shipped out.
Perfectly fine with me.
And you should be getting it. They said 5 to 7 days. So
I got a perfect place for it in the man cave. So
okay,
I'm
hell
ready
yeah,
for it.
it's en route. It's en route. All right, fam. Appreciate you. See you Thursday.
All right, peace, fellas.
All right, bro.
Danny, what you got?
Yeah. I know you guys been trying to sell me this DJ train all night. I'm trying to sell me the ticket.
Just come to the station and look around. That's all we're asking.
I can't do that yet, man. I can't do that yet, man.
Hey, I tell
I'm
you what.
getting there.
Come to this. Hey, come on me to the
Yeah.
station. We'll go to the gift shop. Go to the food court. Get something to eat. You ain't got to get on the train yet. You know.
If there's gonna be eye candy there, then I'll go.
Okay, bet.
But yeah, like I said, like
Just
everybody else said,
don't tell mama. Just don't say nothing to mama, boss. But anyway, go ahead.
I'll keep it in house. Like I said, everybody's saying we got the win. They're happy with the win. I'm happy with the win. But like I said, I've seen this book before. It's like a roller coaster with our quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I am gonna be a Debbie Downer, unfortunately. DJ doesn't do good at primetime games. Just FYI. Just FYI.
Thanks for shitting on the mood.
You're welcome.
And you notice he did this after TP is off.
Uh-huh.
Now he's going. Where's TP at? I need to
He's
send
about
him
to come
another
back
look.
in
Where's
like, what
he
you
at?
say, D?
TP, where you at?
No, but
Where you at?
I mean, I listen. I'm hoping. Like, listen, if he does win us the game on primetime on
See,
Sunday
hey,
night,
TP, listening now. TP, I got him. Don't worry. I got him. I had to call him out on that.
I will say it on this show. If he does win us the primetime game on Sunday night, I'm gonna put one foot on the train, on the band, I'm gonna be close to buying the ticket. Not gonna completely buy the ticket. I'm gonna be almost there.
He'll be on the platform looking around.
Exactly. I'll be on the platform looking around. Is that all right with y'all?
That's right. We do play primetime Sunday night.
That's what I'm saying.
And then the next week against Philly, it's a Monday night game, ain't it?
So it's like if he wins us these next two prime times.
No,
Hey.
it's 1 o'clock.
The Philly game?
Is it at 1 o'clock?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Pittsburgh is the Monday night.
That's the following week then.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. Yeah, the 28th. That's the Monday night game in Pittsburgh.
Hey, I'm telling everybody right now, everybody watching, mark these words. If Danny Dimes, he's saying that yet, but anyway, if Daniel Jones and the team handily beat Philadelphia, I will have a seat on that train.
You know what, me? He has to be Dallas for me. For me to be officially on the train. He has to be Dallas.
For me, he just keep winning. Keep playing consistent ball. But Danny, love you, bro. Let me hear it one time.
Love you both. And good night. Let's go, Giants. Ow. Peace.
Appreciate it, fam. See you Thursday.
Yep.
What you got?
I ain't got nothing, man. I've been positive tonight. I'm gonna go hurt myself for a while.
You're gonna go. I'm gonna cut myself. No, I better not. Don't listen to that TikTok. I get blocked.
No. Maybe rough myself up a little bit.
Okay. Well,
kind of like that though.
I'm about to say, hey, whatever you know.
But yeah, I mean, again, we're trending in the right direction. I have nothing bad to say about Daniel Jones this week. I have nothing to pick apart about the team. You know, like TP said earlier in the show, like not every team is perfect every game. Teams are going to have hiccups. Players are going to have hiccups. I get that. I'm just happy with watching Daniel Jones finally become the quarterback that we kind of expected him to be, or even wanted him to be. We still have a long way to go, but it's trending in the right direction. I'm gonna continue to say it till I'm proven otherwise. I'm still, even though I might hop on that train, I'm still gonna hold that. Again, it's a contract year. We'll see what happens if we get to next year, and what happens if we do get to next year. What happens after that? Like baby steps, man. That's all I can do. Other than that, New York sports is looking up, man. The Yankees, the Rangers, the Knicks with the big acquisition of the Cat. Things are looking good for New York teams, man. With that, man, I have, again, not much negative to say tonight, and that kills me. But Sneaky, man, love you, brother. Great show again, as always. TP, The Giant Way, basically everybody that was on the show tonight, even Billy and E. Krusty Mac. I appreciate you guys, and love to everybody. Let's go Giants. Ow!
Love you too, brother. I'll holler at you. I mean, tonight was a great show. Tonight we literally did the damn thing. And I understand where Ant's coming from with, contract year conversation. I've said it myself as well. For me, I'm just worried about Cincy. I just want to win. I don't care if Jones, long as Jones don't turn the ball over or put us in an awkward, defensive position on the field. I want to thank everybody for coming on. Dash, hope to see you Thursday. TP, hope to see you Thursday. Tanya, always good to see you. Wes, even in the building, came up. What's up? B. Murphy, Billy, Emac, Jalen, Danny, Daryl. Oh my God, I hope I didn't forget you. Sully, everybody. Thanks for making this show what it is. 260th show tonight means a lot to me, and I want to thank everyone that's been a part of this. And B. Murphy, you said it best. If you're in Tampa, Florida right now, and you're watching this, turn your computer off and get the hell out of there. That's all I got to say about that. And as far as the win, enjoy it, guys and gals, because I think we got something brewing, and we about to cash in those stripes. Let's go Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, aka SneakyG.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go Giants.